Starting up an above-ground pool is really quite simple. Today we're going to talk about opening up a brand new pool with a chlorine system. And again, it's really very simple. What we'll begin with is testing the water. As always, before adding any chemicals to the water, it's necessary to test it to make sure that everything is in balance. Now what we're going to test for by dipping the strip, pulling it out, and matching the colors is pH, alkalinity, and chlorine. Naturally, the first step to opening up your above-ground pool or getting it started in the spring is to make sure the water level is up all the way to almost the top of the skimmer. About 1 inch from the top is the proper water level when first firing up your pool. The next step, of course, is to plug in the pump and filter system and get the water circulating. If you're on a sand system, you'll want to have it circulating in the filter position. After the water is filtering, it's time to start looking at the water chemistry. Remember, never add any chemicals to the water unless the filtration system is operating and circulating water. In this particular case, our pH and alkalinity are perfect. Naturally, as we're just filling this pool, there is no chlorine in the water. The important part, though, is to test the pH and alkalinity. In most cases, if you're filling a new pool, pH and alkalinity will be perfect because chances are you probably use that water to cook with, to bathe in, and even to drink. So what comes with the new pool startup kit, first of all, is this box, Swimway Pool Startup Kit. In that box are pH plus and pH minus. Now in this particular case, we do not have to add any pH plus or pH minus because the pool water is perfect. Naturally, because this is a new installation and we're just now filling the pool, there is no chlorine in the water. What is also included in your new pool startup kit is chlorine tablets. Now this is a 4-pound bucket of jumbo tabs. Now these jumbo tabs are basically 3-inch hockey pucks for chlorine. In a normal pool, a 24, 27, or 30-foot pool, you can put 3 of these into the basket in the skimmer where they will slowly dissolve. That will get your chlorine level up. Each tablet should last about 3 days. The next product that comes with the new pool startup kit is a product called Blast. Now both in the starter box and a separate bucket is potassium monopersulfate shock. Now what this is a very strong oxidizing agent that helps to burn out chemical contaminants in the water. Now normally you'll use 1 pound per 10,000 gallons. So if you have a 24-foot pool, you're going to use 1 bag plus about a half a pound from the 5-pound bucket. Now all of these chemicals, whether it be pH plus, pH minus, alkalinity, chlorine, or shock, are discussed in much more detail on the Family Leisure DVD or on the internet under the Family Leisure Pool School program. The last chemical to talk about that comes with your new pool startup kit is a product called conditioner. Now what conditioner does is it helps to hold the chlorine in the water and prevent it from breaking down or evaporating due to sunlight. Now conditioner is a little different than the other chemicals. All the other chemicals that we've had to add, we simply put in the skimmer. Now conditioner, because it's a very slow dissolving chemical, if you have an element filter, you can go ahead and add it to the skimmer. But if you have a sand filter, you cannot do that. What we recommend is that you put the conditioner into a nylon stocking, an old nylon stocking, tie it up, and drop that into the skimmer so that the conditioner can dissolve before it goes into the filter system. So on a sand filter, you have to tie it up into a stocking or something like that so it dissolves before it goes into the system. Now, in almost all cases, the conditioner that comes with the pool is the correct amount. You will use about 4 pounds of conditioner on any size pool. Now, conditioner will be discussed again in greater detail on the Family Leisure Pool School DVD or on the website. So to recap how to start a new pool up on a chlorine system is very simple. First of all, we're going to test the water. We're going to test for pH, alkalinity, and of course chlorine. Then we're going to add some chlorine tablets into the skimmer. In most cases, 3 is enough to get it started, and that will be good for about 2 or 3 days. Then we'll add 3 more tablets. Next, we're going to shock the pool with 1 pound per 10,000 gallons of Blast. That will get the pool up and running. And finally, you'll add conditioner. Remember, if it's an element system, you can add it directly to the skimmer. If it's a sand system, you'll have to tie it off into a stocking and then let it dissolve slowly before. And basically that's it. The water level comes up to 1 inch from the top of the skimmer. You turn on the pump and filter system, you add the chemicals as we've just described, and you're ready to go swimming.